Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Upper St. Clair High School, home of the Panthers. It's girls basketball night. My name is Kevin McGahey, and assisting me is videographer Nathan Stoltz, and we'll be bringing you tonight's game on Cable 7. We're glad you're with us. The starting lineups have just been introduced, and we've got the Ringgold Rams in town tonight. This is the championship game of the early season Upper St. Clair home tournament. Upper St. Clair last night beat South Park 77-56. And Ringgold took care of Wheeling Park last night by a similar score to bring them into the championship of this tournament. The lineups have just been set. Let me run them down for you. For the Ringgold Rams, they start a pretty young team, actually, starting one senior. Number 10, Lisa Sanko is a senior. Number 11, Emily Shartner is a sophomore. Number 20, Jenny F. Finito is a sophomore. Number 33, Alina Selby is a freshman. And number 50, Bethany Warren is a sophomore. And that's Alina Selby doing the center jumping for the Upper St. Clair Panthers, also with 7 seniors on the team. They start a very young team, and the opening tap goes right to Alex Gensler, who finds the left-handed Megan McLean on a run. And the Upper St. Clair Panthers draw first blood. Number 40 is junior Megan McLean. The starting guards are both seniors. Number 12, Christy Gaber. Number 3, Alex Jaffe. Number 2 is a junior forward. That's Alex Gensler, we saw right there. And the defense of Alex Gensler resulted in that turnover. Lisa Sanko pulled her back foot there with Alex Gensler anticipating the pass. And the center is a sophomore for the Upper St. Clair Panthers. Number 21 is Emily Muller, also a volleyball player, and 6'2". And just so we don't lose any height on a substitution, the substitute is Brittany Howie, who comes in at 6'1". That shot by Alex Gensler rattles off the front of the rim. And Emily Muller quickly down low for that rebound. Megan McLean probably should have let that one go. That skip pass was headed to Christy Gaber on the left side. Megan McLean out front. Man-to-man defense put on by the Ringgold Rams early in the game. Not even a minute gone. Alex Jaffe with the jumper that rattles off the rim. Emily Muller with a rebound, goes up for it, and she's fouled. Let's see who that one is on. Number 33, that's on Alina Selby. That's her first, the first team foul. Emily Muller, though, gets 2 free throws. Fouled on the act of shooting. Drains that one straight through. First point of the night for Emily Muller. And she'll set up for the second one. Strains that one through. Nice 4 for Emily. 2 for 2 from the line, and it's a 4-0 Upper St. Clair lead early in quarter number 1 here. Not even a minute gone. And Bethany Warren way out front. It's kind of where you like her to be. She's a force down low. There's the freshman, Lena Selby, up and looks like foul on the floor. Shot no good. Foul is on Emily Muller. She got in some early foul trouble last night and spent most of the first half on the bench. Let's see if Emily can stay on the floor this time. That was Emily Shartner with the inbounds pass. Jenny Affinito out front looking for help. There's Bethany Warren. Way out front where you want her to be. Drives toward the hoop into the Alex Gensler defense. No hope there. Elbows Emily Muller out of the way, and Bethany Warren goes up for her first 2 and Ringgold's first 2 of the night. And it's a 4-2 Panther lead. Full court pressure put on by the Rams. Alex Gensler down low to Emily Muller. Back to Alex Gensler, blocked in there. She didn't see Alina Selby coming. Emily Shartner on the left side. She's a pretty good 3-point shooter. Christy Gabe will follow her everywhere. It's a tough man-to-man by both squads. The St. Clair Panthers have that man-to-man spread, bothering that ball way out from the front zone. Emily Shartner from way low. Personal foul on somebody. That'll be on Christy Gaber. I'm sure blocking foul. That'll be her first foul, second team foul. It's kind of refreshing to see these two teams play, having helped coach some of these young ladies and the juniors on the St. Clair team and their travel leagues. We played these Ringgold girls quite a number of times in some very tough contests. That Bethany Warren pass sort of squeezed off the hands of Lisa Sanko out of bounds, and the St. Clair Panthers come up with it against the full court pressure of the Ringgold Rams. And the officials set the tone pretty early here. The little body block. That foul is on Lisa Sanko, the senior guard. Her first, second team foul. The Panthers with the ball. Patient in the forecourt. Against the man-to-man, looking for help. Emily Shartner there, the reach-in foul. Yep, looks like the referees are not going to tolerate any of that stuff tonight. And they're spreading out the fouls here, too. First foul on Emily Schartner, third team foul. And Alex Jaffe, the senior guard, takes it out under the St. Clair basket. Finds Alex Gensler out at the top of the key. Right side, Megan McLean from long range, and three, swishes it right through. Junior Megan McLean, 5 points on the night, 2 for 2 from the field. And the Panthers have a 7-2 lead here. It's still early. And there's one, a very nice bucket oozed up there by Alina Selby, right over the long arms of Emily Muller. I'm afraid, certain she did not want another foul this early in the contest. So a very nice bucket that time by Alina Selby. Christy Gaber, another good long-range shooter, and drains that one right through. Christy Gaber, her first shot and her first three of the night. She had 5 of those in last night's contest against South Park. And I imagine it's the first of many. I think that one went down from NBA three-point range, and it's a 10-4 Panther lead early in the game here. Bethany Warren collects the ball underneath from Emily Schartner, and that's Bethany Warren's second bucket, 4 points for her, and it's a 10-6 Panther lead. 4:40 left in the first quarter. Alex Gensler out of the free throw line, extended. Emily, long range. Christy Gaber again, rattles off the rim that time. Emily Muller comes back up, and right back up and in. Nice rebound and put back by Emily Muller. 4 points already in the game for Emily. Good presence of mind to just grab that one, whirl around, and put it right back up and off the glass. Bethany Warren again against the Megan McLean. What was pretty good defense that time by Bethany Warren, with about a nice 5-footer off the glass, and it's a 12-8 Panther lead. First quarter half over, 4 minutes left, or 4 minutes gone, no matter how you look at it. And there's Alex Jaffe looking for help on that man-to-man zone that spread all the way into the half court. Alex Gensler looks toward the bucket, comes out to Emily Muller, right back, and Alex up and off the rim, no good. Panther foul, that's a Megan McLean. She was over the back that time. Megan McLean's first person, that's a third team foul. Substitute for the Rams, number 33 goes out, Alina Selby, and Darren Wilkerson, a junior, number 44, comes on the floor, and Emily Muller will be working on her from a defensive standpoint. Jenny Effenada oozes it across the timeline. There's the first shot put up into the Emily Muller defense. Alex Gensler down the left side to Alex Jaffe, drives toward the hoop, into the lane, and up and in. Off the rim, off the glass, and in. Alex Jaffe's first shot and first 2 points of the night. And the Panthers extend that lead back to 6 at 14-8. 3:20 left first quarter. Jenny Affinito, the sophomore guard. Megan McLean on the defense right now. Emily Schartner, an ill-advised pass that time, right into the hands of Alex Jaffe. Zips it down to the right. Megan McLean comes up on the left. Alex Gensler to Megan McLean. And Megan McLean with her 7th point. And a little run put on here by the Panthers extend their lead to 16-8. Megan McLean leading all scorers right now with 7 on 3 buckets. That was a nice left-handed layup and a beautiful look down low from Alex Gensler. Bethany Warren leading the Ringgold Rams right now with 6. And as I was saying a minute ago, these are both pretty young teams as we see them starting here. The Upper St. Clair Panthers actually have 7 seniors on the roster. They start 2 at the guards. That's Alex Jaffe and Christy Gaber. Start 2 juniors at the forwards, Megan McLean and Alex Gensler, and a sophomore, Emily Muller, at the center. But last night, in last night's game against South Park, Coach Ernie Kuntz used his substitutes liberally, and everybody got a chance to play. There were 9 different scorers. So there seems to be some promise. And as we come into this game, neither team has suffered a defeat yet. Upper St. Clair has won their first 2 games. They beat South Park last night and beat AA Whoopial rated number 1 Greensburg Central Catholic earlier in the week, 49-47. So the Panthers have come into this game at 2-0, and the Ringgold Rams come in at 3-0. Having beaten Wheeling Park last night, and they had 2 wins earlier in the week. So it's 3-0 for the Ringgold Rams, 2-0 for the Panthers. We'll see who prevails tonight. 33's Alina Selby back on the floor. Emily Schartner down low. Emily Muller with her 2nd block of the night. Megan McLean comes out with the ball to Alex Gensler to Alex Jaffe. And the defense sets up in the half court. Alex Jaffe from about 17 feet rattles it around the rim and home. Alex Jaffe 4 points on the night, and it's a 10-point Panther lead right now at 18-8. Even though Ringgold comes out of AAA and Upper St. Clair's a quad A team, These two teams have been evenly matched for years, playing in the travel leagues they have. Number 14's Cassidy Quattrone. She snuck on the floor without me looking, so I missed that substitute. She's a senior, so there's two seniors on the floor right now for the Ringgold Rams. Emily Shartner working against Alex Jaffe. Heads to the lane. Clangs it off the rim. There you have a rebound by Emily Muller, and quickly up the left side to the timeline to Megan McLean. Emily Shartner giving her fits, but did not get the ball that time. Good control by Megan. Christy Gaber out high. Megan McLean left side. Alex Genser to Alex Jaffe, daring the defense to come out. Off the hands of Cassidy Quattrone, and out of bounds. The ball belongs to the Panthers under their own basket. Minute 30 left, first quarter. Substitute for the Ringgold Rams. Number 10's back in the floor. That's Lisa Sanko. And Cassidy Quattrone comes off the floor. I imagine we'll see her again. Megan McLean to Emily Muller. Heads for the lane before the shot. A personal foul on number 44. That's Darren Wilkerson, the junior. That's her first, fourth team foul. So no serious trouble for anybody yet. Everybody who's got a foul has just got one. Christy Gaber way out high looking for help. Megan McLean left side puts up a three-pointer. Swishes that one right through. And it's three-point land tonight for Megan McLean and the Panthers. 10 points now for Megan on 2 3-pointers and 2 normal field goals. And it's a 13-point Panther lead at 21-8. Minute 10 left to go first quarter. They're going to learn sooner or later you can't exactly drive into the 6'2" and long arms of Emily Muller. Darren Wilkerson gave it a try, didn't quite make it, and she's substituted for. This brings on the floor number 21, Danielle Spano. Also a senior, has substituted on the floor right now. Emily Shartner out high. Alex Gensler on her, drives to the hoop for a nice layup. Cuts right down the lane and up. Emily Shartner's first 2 points of the night. 21-10 Panthers. Alex Jaffe at the baseline. Sneaks it right up over the Lisa Sanko defense, and that's 6 points already for Alex Jaffe. 23-10, 40 seconds left in the quarter. Here we go again, right down the lane, but this time somebody's caught for a personal. Emily Muller once again from the personal foul. Her second now. Fourth team foul. These are not bonus shots. These are free throws, and I see Brittany Howie, number 33, the senior, getting ready to substitute for Emily. Jenny Affinito at the line, misses the first. And Brittany Howie indeed substitutes for Emily Muller. With those two personals, I know they want to save Emily and those long arms for later in the contest. But really, there's no loss with Brittany Howe, and you'll see that in just a few minutes here. But Jenny Affinito, though, with her second free throw, rattles it home. Her first point of the night. The lead is right now 12 for the Panthers at 23-11. 34 seconds to go in the first quarter. Skip past to Megan McLean. Looks like the Panthers might be working for the last shot here. No real stress at getting it into the lane. We'll see what plan our coach Ernie Kuntz has set up to use up those last few seconds. 15 seconds to go. Down to 10. Christy Gaber still high out front. Now Alex Jaffe on the right side. Now 6 seconds to go. And they're still out here. Now time is running out. 4 seconds, 3. Megan McLean goes up and off the rim. Brittany Howie with a rebound attempt, so they didn't get much out of that. Had the right plan, though. Had Brittany Howie poised for the rebound. And the first quarter ends with a 23-11. 23-11 St. Clair lead right now, and Megan McLean having a terrific game so far. 4 field goals, 10 points, because 2 of those are big three-pointers. Alex Jaffe, second leading scorer, with 6 on 3 field goals. Emily Muller has 4, 2 for 2 from the line, and 1 field goal. Christy Gaber with a beautiful long three-pointer to round out the scoring right now. And for personal foul situation, Emily Muller on the bench right now has 2. Megan McLean with 1, and Christy Gaber with 1. For the Ringgold Rams, Bethany Warren leads all scorers with 6. Emily Shartner put in a field goal late in the first quarter for her only 2 points. Alina Selby, the freshman, 2. And Jenny Affinito, 1 for 2 from the line. That's 11 points. Foul situation for the Rams. They too have 4 team fouls, but they're spread out amongst 4 different people. And number 10, Lisa Senko, number 11, Emily Shartner each have 1. Alina Selby, the freshman, 33, has 1, as does number 44. Darren Wilkerson. 2 substitutions for the Panthers. Number 10, Nora Fitzgerald, the senior guard, and number 20, Andrea Payan, the junior forward. Ringgold starts this quarter with the same lineup they had as they left it. Bethany Warren out high with the ball, down low to Emily Schartner, and she took an extra little hop step. That travel, that turnover works out for the Panthers. Nora Fitzgerald and Megan McLean bringing the ball up. Alex Jaffe standing just across the timeline on the right side. Andrea Payan out high, nobody much on her. Megan McLean slicing down the lane, and Emily Schartner grabs her wrist on the way by. Second personal foul on Emily, 5th team foul now. And the Rams get close to bonus situation. Not much harm done. Megan McLean takes the ball out of bounds under the Upper St. Clair basket. The box plays on, the cross is done, and Nora Fitzgerald has the ball way out high. Andrea Payan skips the pass back to Alex Jaffe right side. Ringgold has shifted into a 2-1-2 zone. They've gone away from the man-to-man for now. That wasn't working for them in the first quarter. And that defense bothers Nora Fitzgerald. Jenny Affinito came away with that ball. Turnover belongs to the Rams, and they hustle their way down to the end of the court. Affinito out high. Emily Schartner defended by Alex Jaffe. Dribbles into the lane. Bethany Ward comes straight down the lane, and little habeas grab is foul there by Nora Fitzgerald. Grabbed Bethany Warren on her way down the hoop, or way down the lane toward the hoop, rather. That's the 5th team foul on the Panthers, each team with 5 now. Jenny Affinito bringing the ball in underneath her own hoop. And takes that baseline 3-point attempt, clangs off the rim. Rebound, Bethany Warren goes right back up with an easy layup for Bethany. 8 points on the night for Bethany Warren, all on layups so far. 2 minutes gone, second quarter. Megan McLean out high, 23-13, 10-point Panther lead. Megan McLean heads toward the hoop, double team, gets the ball back out to Brittany Howie. Alex Jaffe faked the 3-pointer, comes in just a 15-footer at the free throw line, and Alex Jaffe having quite a shooting night. 8 points on 4 for 4 from the field as I see it. And that lead is back to 12 points for the Panthers at 25-13, 5:20 left second quarter. Ball comes down low to the freshman, that's Alina Selby, defended by Brittany Howie, and it heads out of bounds off the fingertips of Cassidy Quattrone. Panther ball, Megan McLean brings it into Nora Fitzgerald, who just eases it across the timeline. Alex Jaffe looking for help, finds it at Andrea Payan right at the free throw line, off the back of the rim and off into the hands of Ringgold. Andrea Payan, well, didn't get called for the reach in that time, just zipped out of bounds, but it did take away the fast break. Yeah, Rams will bring it in at the midcourt line. 6 minutes to go, second quarter. 25-13, Panther lead. Emily Schartner, the pass headed her way. Alex Jaffe got a hand in there, headed toward the hoop, and a foul. Very nice. That's the 3rd foul on Emily Schartner. Little trouble for the Ringgold Rams because Emily is their toughest 3-point shooter. That's her 3rd foul now, 6 team fouls, and Alex Jaffe will be at the line for 2. Emily Schartner seems to have twisted a knee, or maybe they knocked knees together, she and Alex Jaffe. Well, she'll be substituted for. Number 10 is on the floor now for the Rams. Lisa Sanko back on the floor. She started the game for the Rams. The matchups are complete. Alex Jaffe takes a whack at the free throw and clings it off the back of the rim, no good. Her first miss of the night, but she gets one more. Drains that one through, 1 for 2 from the line, and 9 points. Already in the first half for Alex Jaffe, 5:40 to go, and it's a 26-13 Upper St. Clair lead. Lisa Sanko on the right side. Alex Jaffe's defense results in a turnover. That almost a turnover. Results in a held ball is what it comes out to be, and that possession belongs to the Upper St. Clair Panthers. As the Rams headed to start this quarter, Nora Fitzgerald into Megan McLean, and a full court defense full court zone defense is back in by the Rams. Handled nicely by Megan McLean. That's what you do. Drive to the sideline and hoist it over. Into the forecourt. Alex Jaffe down low. Andrea Payan from about 17 feet. Drains that one through. Andrea Payan's first shot and first two of the night. 28-13. 15-point Panther lead now as we approach 5 minutes to go. First half. Jenny Affinita with that ball left side. Andrea Payan kicks that ball out of bounds using all parts of her body on the defense. Alex Gensler comes back on the floor, substituting for the senior guard, Alex Jaffe. And the Rams put the ball in play at the timeline. Jenny Affinito against Megan McLean. Comes down low to Bethany Warren. She hits straight to the hoop. Somebody walloped her on the way through. I could hear that up here. Alex Gensler looks like with that personal foul. And Bethany Warren gets one more shot. Sixteen fouls for the Panthers now. That'll put them in the bonus the next time, as the same situation for the Rams. Bethany Warren drains that one through. 11 points on the night for Bethany Warren. Timeout called by Ringgold. And we've seen that move a lot by Bethany Warren over the years. That ball comes into her at about the free throw line, and she heads straight toward the hoop. I don't think her assist total is anywhere near as good as her scoring total. So I expect to see that a few more times tonight. She's in there with 11 points already tonight, though, and no personal fouls. Nice choice there. Emily Schartner, though, the sophomore forward, seems to be still on the bench over there, having hurt her knee in a collision with Alex Jaffe a few minutes ago. Alex Jaffe, by the way, has really uncorked herself here. 9 points on the night for Alex. Megan McLean had 10 points in the first quarter, hasn't done anything for us in the second quarter, but there's going to be more of that to come. Meanwhile, the Panthers enjoy a 28-16 lead here in the second quarter. In the consolation game of this match, finished up just a little while ago, South Park took care of Wheeling Park. Taking the third place situation, and this will determine the the champion tonight's game of the Upper St. Clair season opening tournament. And the Panthers come in with the same lineup they just left with, no substitutions. It's Alex Gensler to Nora Fitzgerald. Megan McLean's number 40, number 33 is Brittany Howie, and Andrea Payan, number 20 down low. Ringgold has gone back to that man-to-man defense. They've given up on the zone. Andrea Payan hits toward the hoop, puts up the shot, doesn't get anything. Bethany Warren comes away with a rebound. 4:30 to go, 12-point Panther lead. Down to Bethany Warren. She heads right toward Brittany Howie, blocks that one, tries again, and draws a Brittany Howie foul. That's Brittany's first, 7th team foul. Now this is a 2-shot shooting foul. But the next Upper St. Clair foul, it'll be there. Ringgold will be shooting the bonus. Bethany Warren at the line, 4-2. Rattles the first one home. 2 for 2 from the line tonight for Bethany. Drains that, swishes that one right through. Nora Fitzgerald with the ball across the timeline. Megan McLean looks like she got a little bit of happy feet situation, took an extra step or dragged one. Traveling call in the forecourt, not one of those mistakes you want to make all the time, but the officials seem to be calling that pretty tight tonight. That's the third or fourth one of those they've called on that dragged foot. Jenny Affinito down to Bethany Warren again. No assist for Bethany Warren, but she does get herself a nice layup out of that again. And it's 15 points already in the first half for Bethany Warren, handling almost all the Ringgold scoring. Alex Gensler. The man-to-man has tightened up. Ringgold and kind of creates a turnover that time. The Megan McLean inlet pass to Alex Gensler came in a little high. 3:40 left, and Ringgold has crept back with an 8 at 28-20 now. Jenny Affinito with the ball left side. Dribbles toward the hoop into the Brittany Howie block. No good. Bethany Warren with a three-point attempt, rattles off the rim and rebound, fought for underneath. Held ball called. Possession arrow goes to Ringgold. So it'll be Ringgold's ball under their own bucket. Substitution now, senior guard Christy Gaber back on the floor. Nora Fitzgerald takes a seat on the bench. She'll be back. Looks like nobody from Ringgold wants to take that ball out of bounds. There it is, finally. Number 14, Cassidy Quattrone takes the ball out of bounds. Sort of an ill-advised shot forced up there by Alina Selby into the Brittany Howie block. Megan McLean down low to Christy Gaber from three. In and out. Almost had it, but there's Brittany Howie on the rebound. Ooh, could have called a foul that way, but Brittany seems to have stepped on the end line. That turnover sends the ball to the Rams. The Rams seem to have stepped up that defense just a minute here. 3 minutes left in the half. 28-20 Panther lead. Jenny Affinita looking for help. Finds it underneath and a pushing foul. Cassidy Quattrone got that ball and Christy Gaber shoved her from behind. And St. Clair, that's the 8th personal foul. Second personal foul on Christy Gaber. 8th team foul. That sends the Rams into the bonus. This will be a 1-1 for Cassidy Quattrone. No scoring on the night yet for her. Rattles off, no good, and rebound. Brittany Howie fighting for that rebound again. This time the possession arrow goes to the Panthers, and gee, what I thought was an elbow might have been a head. You don't like to see that, but it was a legitimate fight for a rebound, and that is number 44, Darren Wilkerson, on the floor. We hope she's all right. Well, as I've said before, these two teams have a pretty long history of playing each other in the travel leagues, and they've been playing each other since 5th grade. It's not the first time we've seen a game that has resulted in something just like this. We certainly hope Darren is okay. We are back. Darren Wilkerson, number 44, got knocked a little loopy there fighting for a rebound. We hope she's okay. We expect to see her back in the game a little bit later, and the Panthers end up with the ball on the possession change. 28-20 Panther lead, just under 3 minutes left, first half. Andrea Payan looks for Alex Gensler. Bethany Warren. Oh my goodness. This got a little rough here underneath that basket. Bethany Warren with the crab walk, and then Lisa Sanko coming out, hooking and grabbing everybody in sight, but it ends up, she stepped out of bounds, and the Panthers have the ball. Megan McLean with the inbounds under her own basket. Alex Gensler out beyond the three-point line. Skip pass over to Megan McLean. Brittany Howie at the free throw line. Back to Alex Gensler. And man-to-man. Alex Gensler loses the ball. It goes into the lane. Another held ball. 3 in a row right here. This time the possession goes right back to the Ringgold Rams. And the defensive pressure that Ringgold has put on has started to pay off some benefits. Panthers haven't scored here in a few minutes. 2:20 left first half. Still an 8-point lead, but it was 12 a little while ago. Bethany Warren. Brittany Howie with a block that time and the rebound. Out to Megan McLean, who whisks it across the timeline. Down low to Alex Gensler from about 17 feet. Clangs off the rim. Rebound. Jenny Affinito for Ringgold. Stolen away by Alex Gensler. Alex Jaffrey from 15 feet. Off the rims. Panthers have gone cold here. Brittany Howie with a rebound and the putback, and a personal foul on Ringgold. We'll see who it is.
Ringgold foul number 33, Alina Selby.
Well, it looks like somebody was getting lectured over there at the scores table, but the personal foul seems to be on Alina Selby, the freshman. Through 1 for 1 so far on the night for Brittany Howie. 2 substitutions. Senior Anya Wojciechowska enters the game for the St. Clair Panthers, and number 12, Stacy Hummel, a senior for the Ringgold Rams. 29-20, 1 free throw left. Rattles off the rim and into the hands of Stacy Hummel. Jenny Affinito across the timeline. Megan McLean on the defense. Heads right down Main Street. Finds. Oh, that's a good shot actually by Alina Selby. Found her down low. Brittany Howie ripped down that rebound for the Panthers. Bethany Warren thought it belonged to her, and she creates the personal foul, grabbing Brittany Howie on the wrist, and that gives us Panthers with the bonus foul situation. 8 team fouls for the Rams, and Brittany Howie goes right back to the free throw line, shooting 1-1. She was 1 of 2 from there just a few seconds ago. It's a 29-20 Panther lead. Clatters off the rim, but Alex Gensler comes back with a rebound. And the Panthers set up the offense out high. Megan McLean on the right side, down low to Alex Gensler from about 8 feet and drains that one straight through. Oddly enough, first points of the night for Alex Gensler. She led all scorers in the Panthers' first game against Greensburg Central Catholic, and it's unusual for her not to be scored in the first half. Just over a minute to go, first half. Down low to Bethany Warren, decides not to shoot against Brittany Howard that time, and instead, there's the first assist that Elena Selby with a bucket. 4 points for Elena Selby tonight, and just a minute to go now, first half. Megan McLean back out to Alex Jaffe. Ringgold spread that zone out. Oh, Anya Wojciechowska took her eye off the ball, and that's going to be a backcourt violation. Had it in her hands, took her eye off it, and sure enough, it sailed out of bounds. First time now we've seen for Ringgold, number 21, she's a senior, Danielle Spano on the floor, and Cassidy Quattrone takes a seat on the bench. 45 seconds to go, first half. Ringgold with the ball just across the timeline. The man-to-man pressure defense by the Panthers still on as it has been all game long. Double team in the forecourt, pressure, and a travel. That almost triple teamed there by the Panthers results in a travel. And she couldn't see through all those arms to get that ball to somebody else. And with 33 seconds to go, the Panthers right now enjoy a 31-22 9-point lead. We'll see what Coach Kuntz has lined up for the rest of the half. 30 seconds to go. Here again, no particular urgency. Panthers had the ball to end the first quarter and used up just about this much time. Not coming away with the hoop, but let's see if things turn out a little differently this time. Ringgold, meanwhile, has gone to man to eat up these last few seconds of the first half. Alex Jaffe decides with 9 seconds left. Time to head for the bucket. Time to get some action. They wasted up. The Panthers wasted the time last time, and here the same things happen. And indeed, Brittany Howie sails the ball out of bounds, looking for Alex Gensler, but only 0.7 of a second left for Ringgold to do something with it. And that's about that. A touch, and that first half ends with the Panthers enjoying a 31-22 lead. It'll only be milliseconds for you, but it'll be about 10 minutes for us. We'll take a quick break and be right back for the second half. Stay with us. Howdy, everybody. We are back. I'm Kevin McGahey. My videographer is Nathan Stoltz, and we're back here to bring you the second half of tonight's contest between the Upper St. Clair Panthers and the Ringgold Rams in the championship of the Upper St. Clair opening tournament. St. Clair Panthers are in a pretty good position right now with a 31-22 lead at the end of the half, and the leading scorers tonight for the Panthers so far, Megan McLean, the junior forward, leads all scorers for the Panthers with 10. 4 for 4 from the field, and 2 of those are 3-pointers. Alex Jaffe is second. She has 9 points, 4 field goals, and 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Christy Gaber with a 3-pointer. Emily Muller, the sophomore center, 2 for 2 from the line and 1 field goal for 4 points. Andrea Payan with 2, and Alex Gensler, the junior forward, also in there with 2. And that all adds up to 31 points. Foul trouble. There's no real foul trouble for the Panthers. Emily Muller, the sophomore center, 2. Christy Gaber, the senior guard, with 2. Nora Fitzgerald with 1. Alex Gensler with 1. Brittany Howie with 1. And Megan McLean with 1. For the Ringgold Rams, most of the scoring load has been handled by sophomore center Bethany Warren, number 50. You'll see a lot of her tonight. She has already got 15 points, 6 field goals, and 3 for 3 from the line. And the rest of the scoring is pretty sparse. Alina Selby, the number 33, the freshman, with 4, 2 field goals there. Emily Shartner has 2, and Jenny Affinito with 1 for 2 from the line. That all adds up to 22. The foul trouble, Emily Schartner, the sophomore guard, is in some trouble for the Ringgold Rams with 3 personal fouls already in the first half. Alina Selby, the freshman, with 2. Darren Wilkerson with 1. Bethany Warren with 1. And Lisa Sanko with 1. In the first half, we saw number 44, Darren Wilkerson, take quite a spill fighting for a rebound. And in fact, I see her over there on the bench with a shirt on and an ice pack on her head. We hope she'll be all right. But here we go, starting the second half with the Panthers having the ball with the attempt to draw first blood here in the second half. Megan McLean brings the ball into midcourt to senior guard Christy Gaber. Christy Gaber way out high by the timeline. Megan McLean, the man-to-man defense is on by the Ringgold Rams. They switch back and forth between man-to-man and zone in the first half, neither of which seemed to work for the Panthers. It's just when they put the pressure on. Alex Jaffe drives right by. Oh, called for the charge. Bethany Warren slunk underneath her, and tiny Alex Jaffe gave Bethany Warren a run for her money, and that's Alex Jaffe's first team foul of the second half. Bucket did not count. Score remains at 31-22, and Ringgold now with the ball. Emily Schartner from the left side, three-point range, drains that one through. That's what Emily Schartner was doing last night so successfully. Her first of the second half, 5 points in the night for Emily Schartner. Christy Gaber, right side. Man-to-man defense by the Rams. Alex Jaffe against Emily Schartner, slapping her in the face. A little bit of elbow business thrown there by Alex Jaffe, but it's not totally undeserved. Now the personal foul is called on Alex Jaffe. She had quite enough of Emily Schartner. Took the personal foul. It's an intentional foul, it's called. And she substituted for her right away. I saw what instigated that whole thing. Emily Schartner slapped her in the face a couple times to get that incident started. Now some controversy. Let's see the referees get together on exactly what happened. The intentional foul was called on Alex Jaffe. That should be 2 free throws and possession for the Rams. Emily Schartner clangs the first one off the front of the rim. So that doesn't pay off quite yet. Let's see what happens with the second one. Right now the Rams back within 6 at 31-25 off that three-pointer by Emily Schartner a few minutes ago. And she swishes that second one through. 6 points on the night for Emily. Possession to the Rams. Nothing changes, does it? How many times have we seen that happen? Nothing changes. Emily Schartner into Jenny Affinito. Jenny Affinito. Lisa Sanko, that double team trap. Who are they going to call that grab on? That's going to be on Megan McLean. Her third team foul. And the possession stays with the Ringgold Rams. Emily Schartner inbounding. There's the offensive foul called that time. What sauce for the goose is sauce for the gander, and Jenny Affinito called for that offensive foul. And you got to like that. If the officials are going to call it one way, you call it both ways. Call it fair. That's all anybody really asks. And it's just that they don't want this game to get out of hand based on what we've seen here early in the second half. What you want to see is good basketball, not a wrestling or a boxing match. Christy Gaber out high. Megan McLean left side. That man-to-man zone, man-to-man defense has stretched out all the way to half court. Andrea Payan freed up right at the free throw line. Probably should have taken that one. She had a 2-foot, 3-foot gap, but Christy Gaber clangs it off the front of the rim, and the Ringgold Rams come away with a rebound. 5-point deficit for the Rams at 31-26. That could have easily been a walk by number 33, Alina Selby. Rebound by the Panthers. Bethany Warren with the steal attempt knocked it out of bounds. Ball belongs to the Panthers. 6 minutes to go, third quarter. Alex Genser to the hoop on the left side. Somebody reached in on her way to the hoop. Let's see who that was. Number 33.
Ringgold foul number 33, Alina Selby. Her third, team second. Alex Gensler, shooting 2.
And that starts to get the Ringgold Rams in a little bit of foul trouble. Alex drains the first one. First points of the Panthers in the second half, 32-26 lead. And the second one drains straight through. Nice form, nice shot, nice result. 2 for 2 for Alex Genser from the line. Andrea Pyan fell down. That gave Emily Schartner a free look at the bucket, and that one could have gone either way too. Saw the elbow thrown by Lisa Sanko, and Christy Gaber ends up with a foul call.
St. Clair foul number 12, Christy Gaber. Her third, team fourth.
Third personal now for Christy Gaber, fourth team foul. A lot of fouls being called here in the second half as the refs struggled to keep control of this thing. Man-to-man defense going both ways now. Bethany Warren way out front. Poked away by Emily Muller. And now, there you go. They are calling them both ways. That's a fair game being called now by the officials. 33. Alina Selby with the foul now. Her second of the, fourth actually, fourth personal, third team foul this half. And she'll take a seat on the bench. Number 21 on the floor, Danielle Spano on the floor for the Ringgold Rams. Pushing and shoving underneath, and that's not going to take it either. That's not going to go. Andrea Pyan was getting mugged underneath. Her first foul of the night. That's first foul for Danielle. Fourth team foul for the Rams. Christy Gaber with a quick three-point attempt off the rim. Alex Genser with a rebound. Andrea Pyan takes one right from the free throw line. Brings nothing. Ball goes over to Ringgold, and with 3 minutes gone here in the second half, it's a 7-point Panther lead at 33-26. Ringgold easing the ball across the timeline. Megan McLean on the defense. Right down Main Street, and in and out from Jenny Affinito. Personal foul called on Megan McLean. Her third personal. Fifth team foul for the Panthers. Jenny will shoot 2. First one sneaks over the rim and in. 2 points on the night for Jenny. Also 1 for 2 from the line in the first half. Clangs that one off the rim, and Andrea Pyan down with a rebound. 6-point Panther lead, 33-27. 4:50 left, third quarter. Down low to Alex Gensler, into Andrea Pyan. Hits to the hoop. Blocked away there by Emily Schartner. Rebounded by Alex Gensler, and Bethany Warren picks up the foul underneath, pushing Alex Gensler, her second. Fifth Ringgold team foul. Both teams have 5 personals here in the third quarter. I suspect they'll be in the bonus situation here. Both teams pretty soon knocked away that time by Ringgold. Picked up by Alex Gensler, brought back into the forecourt. Emily Muller high. Megan McLean, three-pointer. Clatters off the rim, no good. And ends up in the hands of Jenny Affinito of the Ringgold Rams. Poked away by Megan McLean. Andrea Pyan picks it up back to Megan McLean, and finally an easy bucket, a layup. Megan McLean with her first points of the second half, 12 on the night, and it's an 8-point, 35-27 Panther lead, 4:15 to go, third quarter. Jenny Affinito with the ball on the left side. Megan McLean of the defense. Bethany Warren comes down with it, dishes right off to Cassidy Quattrone, and Cassidy gets her first points of the night with a 2-foot little runner. 6-point lead for the Panthers now, 35-29. Christy Gaber out high, Emily Muller. Left side Alex Gensler, and Andrea Pyan on her way to the hoop from the left side. And with the left hand, sneaks that one up off the glass and in. 4 points on the night for Andrea, 2 field goals. That leads back to 8, 37-29. Emily Schartner sneaks right by and into the Upper St. Clair defense and takes his credit with the offensive foul. And some more foul trouble for Ringgold. That'll be number 4 for Emily Schartner. And puts the I think that's the 6th team foul for Ringgold. That should put them in the bonus next time, too. So the offensive foul counts 2 ways. Emily Schartner is 1 foul away from disqualification here, and will put the Panthers in the bonus free throw situation next time. Andrea Payan down low again with that left hand. Emily Muller snatches up the rebound, puts it right back, and Emily Muller gets her 6th point of the night. 2 field goals and 2 for 2 from the line, and that lead is back to 10 for the Panthers. Emily Schartner across the timeline. Andrea Payan with the defense. Emily slices right to the hoop, no good, off the rim. Alex Gensler with a rebound, slaps it out to Christy Gaber, and the Panthers on the break now. Christy goes right to the hoop, off to Megan McLean for about a 17-footer. Swishes that one right through. Megan McLean, 14 points, and Ringgold wants to shut this one down with a 30-second timeout. And that's a nice little run put on by the Panthers. Now the Ringgold Rams find themselves in a little bit of foul trouble with 2 of their starters with 4 personal fouls. That'll put the Panthers in the bonus situation for the next foul. And this quarter, the Panthers took a long time to start the scoring, but they've come through here with a few buckets. Megan McLean, 4 points so far this half. So far this half. Emily Muller with 1 bucket. Andrea Payan with 2 points. Alex Gensler 2 for 2. Total of 10 points finally scored in this half. Scoring was tough to come by the first 4 minutes of this thing. Ringgold's in there. Emily Schartner has 4 this half. Cassidy Quattrone 1 bucket for 2, and Jenny Afanito 1 for 2 from the free throw line. And Bethany Warren so far has been shut out in this half. That's a good thing. Just under 3 minutes left, 3rd quarter. Jenny Afanito gets the ball across the timeline. Megan McLean will meet her there. Panthers man-to-man is on. Danielle Spano against Emily Muller. Bethany Warren way out high. That's where you like to see her. And Alex Gensler with those long arms is on Bethany. Blocked those. That's what I was just talking about. Those long arms of Alex Gensler resulted in that block, and a nice little bucket that time. Danielle Spano saw Cassidy Quattrone on the left side of the hoop. Cassidy's 2nd bucket of the half, 4 points on the night for her. It's a 10-point Panther lead, 41-31, 2:14 left, 3rd quarter. Alex Gensler, top of the key. Andrea Payan comes back out to Megan McLean. Tough defense. Good presence of mind by Christy Gaber to keep that ball in play. Emily Muller down low, back to Andrea Payan. Clatters off the rim, no good. Rebound gathered up by Danielle Spano, and the Ringgold Rams are back in business, hustling that ball across the timeline. Air ball that time. Cassidy Quattrone had a good look at it, but that brought nothing but air. Megan McLean looking for Emily Muller on the left side. Sure enough, Emily. Beautiful assist. Good look by Megan McLean. Emily Muller comes up with her 8th point of the night. And that Upper St. Clair lead is back to 12. 1:25 left for a 3rd quarter. Bethany Warren right side. Shuffle those feet before she took her trip to the hoop. Tough to defend that. Bethany Warren is not afraid to go to the hoop. Now a little bit of trouble for the Panthers. Emily Muller with her 3rd personal foul, 6th team foul. That puts both teams in the bonus, and this will be Bethany Warren at the line shooting 2. So far, she's 3 for 3 from the line. Well, that all happened in the first half. Edges that one over and in. 16 points on the night for Bethany Warren. Substitution, number 33, Brittany Howie, the senior center, back on the floor, and Emily Muller, the sophomore, takes a break with 3 personal fouls. Bethany Warren with her 2nd attempt from the line. Clangs that one off the rim and into the hands of Alex Gensler with a rebound, and Upper St. Clair goes the other way, quickly across the timeline. Christy Gaber headed to the hoop, comes up for an 8-footer off the rim, no good. Brittany Howie grabs it, and a possession goes to Ringgold.
Ringgold basketball. Number 52, Tabitha Leach in for Ringgold.
Brand new player on the floor for the Ringgold Rams, 52, Tabitha Leach, a freshman. Will be given the tough assignment of guarding Brittany Howie, looks like. Snake that one down. And the personal foul called on number 10, Lisa Sanko. That was actually Danielle Spano found herself standing wide open there for a second under the bucket.
Ringgold foul number 10, Lisa Sanko.
That's Lisa Sanko's 2nd personal, 7th team foul, and that puts the Panthers in the 1-1, and sure shot Christy Gaber at the free throw line, shooting 1+ bonus. But Danielle Spano found herself standing wide open under the bucket, and by the time she could get the ball and launch it, Brittany Howie had blocked that one right back. Brittany Howie with the rebound right there. Megan McLean in the lane, the left hand. Tough shot. Headed toward her right, and she comes back with a left-handed shot. Very tough shot. And Megan McLean now with 16 points tonight. 13-point Panther lead at 45-32. 39 seconds to go first half. That'll be a 2-point shot. Should have foot over the line. Megan McLean with a rebound. Gets it off to Christy Gaber, who should have an easy layup, and sure enough does. Nice presence of mind of Megan McLean to look long once she came out with that long rebound. Pretty good spin move defense. Headed down the lane. Oh, not much of a foul that time. I don't know about that. Brittany Howie called for the personal, her seventh team foul. Well, puts the Rams in the bonus. I guess it was a floor. She's shooting too. It was a shooting foul. Looked like Brittany Howie had a pretty to snatch that thing out of midair, but oh well. Jenny Affinito with the free throw, makes it. Gets the bonus. 3 for 5 from the line tonight for Jenny. Second one also drained, 4 for 6. 4 total points on the night. Number 12 checks back in, Stacey Hummel. She's a senior guard. And the Panthers, let's see what they can do with 16 seconds here for the third quarter in a row. They've got the ball last. Let's see if the Panthers can use up the time and get themselves a bucket here. They haven't had success doing that in the previous 2 quarters tonight. Andrea Pyan at the free throw line. Back out to Alex Genser beyond the 3-point line. 2 seconds to go. Megan McLean toward the hoop, up and in. Just beats the buzzer. Megan McLean drives the baseline for 2. 8 points in the quarter from Megan, 18 on the night. We'll take a quick break and be right back. And we start with the fourth quarter now, with the Panthers enjoying a fairly comfortable 49-34, 15-point lead, having survived what ended up being a pretty rough third quarter. It started off with a lot of hacking and bashing and personal fouls, but it ended up with a little bit of nifty scoring on the part of the Panthers. Well, I think I jinxed her. Megan McLean dribbles it right off her foot into the hands of Ringgold, and Andrea Pyan close to having to steal. That time it happens. Alex Genser, those long arms she's got, and drives it right to the hoop and off. No good at off whose hands? Off of the Ringgold hands, and it stays with the Panthers. Megan McLean on the right side, looking for help down low. Brittany Howie with the shot blocked. Head fake might have helped that time. She was way out front, had a good look at it, but it was blocked by Ringgold. Jenny Affinito down low. Skip pass over to the right side. Comes to Bethany Warren in the middle. That's Lisa Sanko with the ball on the right side. Back to Jenny Affinito on the left. Drives right to the hoop toward Brittany Howie, but she's not going to challenge her. You give away 10 inches or so in height, and that's not a good shot to try in the lane. And Lisa Sanko lost control of the ball, but it caromed off Brittany Howie's foot and out of bounds. 7 minutes left in the game, and Emily Shartner comes back on the floor. She's number 11 for Ringgold with 4 personal fouls, as is Alina Selby, also with 4 personal fouls, and that ball goes way in the backcourt. Ringgold runs it down. Number 10, you saw just then, Nora Fitzgerald, the senior guard on the floor for the Panthers, and knocked away that time by Alex Genser. Megan McLean comes up with it, heads down the entire length of the floor, coast to coast. And Megan McLean, well, what a night Megan's having with 20 points. Good presence of mind to just keep chugging down the floor that time, and the lead is 17 for the Panthers right now. Bethany Warren down low into double coverage. Let's see who gets stuck with that foul. Brittany Howie is tagged with that one. 3rd personal foul for Brittany Howie. 8th Panther team foul. Brittany Howie at the line, shooting 2. Sorry. Bethany Warren at the line, shooting 2. Drains the first one. Drains them both. 18 points on the night for Bethany Warren. Down on the right side, Andrea Pine skips the pass right back to Megan McLean out beyond the 3-point line, goes right to the hoop. Blocked that time. Bethany Warren caught one of the Panthers on one of those before, Christy Gaber, I think, but that time Bethany Warren called for the block. Her third personal, 8th team foul.
Megan McLean shooting 2.
Megan McLean will shoot 2. That was a shooting foul. Clangs the first one off the rim to the left. And the second one clatters off the rim again. Rebound goes off to Ringgold. Comes up the left side. That's Lisa Senko. Back to Emily Schartner playing with 4 personal fouls. Andrea Payan had the position, but sort of forced the action there. And Andrea Payan gets called for her first personal of the night. Ringgold's in the bonus, so Emily Schartner gets the 1-on-1 bonus. Clatters it off the back of the rim and in. 2 for 3 on the night for Emily so far, 7 points. And sneaks the second one through. 8 points for Emily Schartner, and it's a 13-point Panther lead at 51-38. Alex Gensler, right side, skips it back to Megan McLean from way outside. Finds nothing but air, but Andrea Payan had a good look at it, trying to save that one, keep it in bounds. Couldn't quite make it. That one lands out of bounds, and the ball goes over to Ringgold, trailing by 13, 51-38. 6 minutes to go in the game. Well, that was kind of iffy. Elena Selby actually had a pretty good look at the rim, but she went into 2 tall people just then. Brittany Howie and Andrea Payan. I think Andrea Payan got the block out of bounds. Long 3-point attempt by Jenny Affinito. Rebound to Bethany Warren of Ringgold. Out high to Emily Schartner. Tried another 3-pointer, and that will come away short. Air ball. Good try by Bethany Warren. She actually had her foot on the stripe on her way to catch that ball. Thought she could call a timeout before she came down out of bounds, but she had already been out of bounds. So the turnover sends the ball back to the Panthers. Racing up the left side, Alex Gensler down low to Andrea Payan. Should have used the backboard that time. But Brittany Howie comes back with that rebound, scrapes that one off, puts it right back up, and Brittany Howie with her 3rd point of the night. First field goal. She's 1 for 3 from the line. Nice arm, nice handwork by Andrea Payan this time. Straight to the bucket from the left side. Misses Megan McLean, comes right off with it and right back in. So Megan McLean with the offensive rebound, and 22 points from Megan McLean. What a terrific night she's had against these Ringgold Rams. And right now with 5 minutes to go in the game, the Panthers are enjoying a 17-point lead. Refreshing to see this, and the Panthers are off to quite a start this season already. If things hold, and there's no reason why they shouldn't right now. Picking up 17 points in 5 minutes is a tough thing to do. This would be a nifty 3-0 start for Upper St. Clair. They haven't quite entered the section season yet. That doesn't happen for another week. Panthers have got McKeesport here Monday night. Then the section play starts against Baldwin later next week. But right now the Panthers are on fire. Ringgold brings that ball in after the timeout. Just under 5 minutes to go in the game now. Alina Selby, long 3-point attempt by Bethany Warren, but she skated. She snuck those feet together. Got to set that pivot foot if you want the shot. Sure enough, and Bethany got called for, and the turnover gives the ball right back to the Panthers. 4:49 left in the game. 17-point lead. Senior guard Christy Gaber takes the ball across the timeline to Alex Gensler, left side, down low to Andrea Payan. Looks and finds Brittany Howie. Nice bounce pass. Kids, that's textbook stuff. The bounce pass down low to your center, and Brittany Howie's got 5 points tonight. And it's a 19-point Panther lead at 57-38. Emily Schartner drives right to the bucket. Kind of a wild shot goes up, but Bethany Warren comes right back down with the rebound, puts that one right back up, and Bethany Warren with her first field goal of the second half. She's got 20 points, but most of that happened in the first half. 4:15 to go in the game. Megan McLean from way out high. Andrea Payan down low, takes it to the right, and puts it right through. Doesn't use the glass, but Andrea Payan Her third bucket, 6 points on the night for Andrea. Very nicely done with that low post move. And that 19-point lead holds there for the Upper St. Clair Panthers. Bethany Warren way out high. You kind of like to see her out there. She's not going to be a threat from 35 feet. But she is apparently a threat from 20. And that's a very nice three-pointer put up by Bethany Warren. 23 points on the night for Bethany Warren. She and Megan McLean from the Panthers are handling most of the scoring chores here. Megan just inside the three-point line drains another one. Holy smokes, 24 points on the night for Megan McLean. And it's an 8. That lead holds at 18 for the Panthers at 61-43. 3:19 left. Bethany Warren out high again for the Rams. Alina Selby dribbles across the three-point line. I missed the substitution of Kaylin Massafra. Came on the floor not too long ago. Knocked out of bounds by the Panthers. Possession stays with the Ringgold. Emily Schartner still playing with 4 personal fouls, as she has for most of this quarter. Guarded by Andrea Payan. Bethany Warren. Down low to Emily Schartner. She's usually playing out front at the three-point line. They seem to switch positions here. Bethany Warren clangs it off the rim. Held ball, fought for underneath. Brittany had the 233s. Brittany Howe and Elena Selby, and now the possession arrow belongs to the Panthers. 2 substitutions. Number 11, the senior Anya Wojciechowska back on the floor, as is junior number 4, Leslie Delaney, is on the floor for the first time tonight. She played a good bit last night, had a pretty good game. Ringgold substitutions, Jenny Affinino, number 20, back on the floor for the Rams. Stacy Hummel takes a seat on the bench. The inbound to Elena Selby. And Leslie Delaney's in the scorebook real quickly with a personal foul. And Elena goes to the line to shoot 2. Leslie Delaney's first personal, 10th for the Panthers. So there's 2 shots from here on out. Every foul the Panthers commit is a 2-shot foul. Elena Selby misses the first one. That's her first free throw attempt of the night. She's in there with 4 points so far tonight. Swishes the second one through. 5 points for Elena Selby, and the Panthers come through with the ball. A 17-point lead now with time ticking here. 2 minutes 45 left in the game. That's Anya Wojciechowska down to Andrea Payan. Finds Leslie Delaney down low. Back to Andrea Payan. Up and in. That one rattled home. And the Ringgold foul on
Ringgold foul number 33.
Elena Selby, and that'll be 5 on Elena Selby. She played a terrific game, but that's the last we'll see of her tonight. And the substitution on the floor, number 21 comes back on, Danielle Spano. Andrea Payan at the line to try to complete the three-point play. She has not shot a free throw yet tonight. And it clatters off the front, the back, the front of the rim, and she gets her own rebound. Megan McLean from the free throw line. Can she do even more? My goodness. 26 points on the night for Megan McLean. 2:30 left in the game. 65-40. Oh, Megan almost had the steal there. That's why you play hands up on defense, everybody. Bethany Warren with a long-range jumper finds nothing that time. Andrea Payan with the rebound. Christy Gaber to Megan McLean at the timeline. Leslie Delaney back to Megan McLean for yet another jumper. She scooted her feet that time. It's one of those, they're calling it both ways. They've called a lot of those tonight where a shooter sets up for a shot and drags those feet together. That is a traveling violation. Always has been, always will be, but you don't see it called very often. Number 12, Stacy Hummel on the floor for Ringgold. Emily Schartner takes a seat on the bench. 2:12 to go. Ringgold with the ball. 21-point deficit. Bethany Warren way out high. Excellent job having her out there. Leslie Delaney with the defense. The man-to-man defense all night long for the Panthers. Long-range three-point attempt by Jenny Affinito comes off in the hands of the Panthers. Megan McLean out in the forecourt. Christy Gaber with a long three-point attempt. Clatters off the rim and into the hands of Bethany Warren for Ringgold, who will hustle that ball across the timeline. 1:35 left. Long 22-footer. Clatters off the rim but falls in the hands of the shortest player on the floor, Stacy Hummel. off a St. Clair foot and out of bounds. Substitution for the Rams. Tabitha Leach, the freshman, back on the floor. Bethany Warren takes his seat. And the first time we've seen sophomore Kayla Spano, number 15, for Ringgold. Everybody getting a chance to play in this game. And Ringgold inbounds under their own basket. Stacy Hummel out high, bothered by Andrea Pion. About a 15-foot shot. Sort of a wild shot, clatters off the rim. Leslie Delaney with the rebound, having some trouble getting it out of there. Triple teamed, and .52, that's Tabitha Leach for Ringgold. Her first personal of the night. Ringgold, that's the 10th personal for Ringgold, 10th team foul for Ringgold. That'll send Leslie Delaney to the line, shooting 2, and the Panthers will be shooting 2 the rest of the night with 1:15 left to go. And Leslie Delaney's in the scorebook, 1 for 1 from the line tonight. Substitutions for both squads now. Number 25 is on the floor, Alana Rasanovic for Ringgold, and 2 substitutions for the Panthers. Number 14 is Kayla Lamar, a senior, and Allie Lee, a sophomore. Allie Lee comes from a famous Upper St. Clair sports family. Her older brother, Sean Lee, currently playing linebacker for the Penn State Nittany Lions, who also played basketball and a host of other things while he was here at Upper St. Clair, graduated 2 or 3 years ago. 1 minute left in the game. 3-point attempt, come way long, nothing but air. Tabitha Leach reached over Leslie Delaney for that rebound attempt and shoved it out of bounds. Ball belongs to the Panthers with under a minute to go now. Anya Wojciechowska, left side. Kayla Lamar to Allie Lee. Andrea Pion at the top of the key. Finds Kayla Lamar, finds Leslie Delaney. Good ball work here against the man-to-man pressure of the Ringgold Rams with 40 seconds now to go in the game. Anya Wojciechowska in the corner. Allie Lee way out high. It looks like the Panthers probably going to let this clock run out and maybe take one more attempt at the hoop. Kayla Lamar. Andrea Pion keeping it out high, playing keep away right now, making sure Ringgold doesn't get one more shot at it with a 22-point lead. It's probably best just let the clock run out here. Leslie Delaney touches the ball down low left. Andrea Pion, top of the key, and sends it right behind Kayla Lamar. And with 11 and a half seconds to go in the game, Ringgold gets one more shot at the score. Kayla Spano brings the ball across the timeline. 4 seconds to go. Kayla Spano, number 21, that's Danielle, her sister Danielle, hits it up, clatters off over the rim out of bounds. And Upper St. Clair comes away with their 3rd victory of the season. This one a 66-44 victory over the Ringgold Rams in the championship of the season opening home tournament here at Upper St. Clair. We're glad you were with us tonight. The Panthers end this game 3-0. My name's Kevin McGahey. My videographer, my camera person has been Nathan Stoltz. We're glad you're with us tonight. Join us again Monday night. We'll be right back here when McKeesport comes to town. Thanks for watching, everybody.